Hello guys, it's Shaun Thomson. Welcome back to another video. It's 4 AM Monday morning. Today we're heading to Turriff near Aberdeen and we're in the big 16. Oh, there she's there. Oh, fuel time again. I'm not enjoying the thirsty 16. The Hell Destroyer boys came out! Alright, we are an hour away from the offload. Let me just quickly show you the load that we picked up on Friday down in Banbury. It's a guy that's moving up to Turriff. So I've got one of his trailers with all his bits and bobs on. We've got his digger that he uses for his business. And then of course we've got another trailer. This is how he wanted to load it. This is just a scrap trailer that he uses for storage. So unfortunately the digger boom is on top of it, but he wanted the two trailers on. That's also a bit rough. I wasn't too keen on that. But again, he wanted the two trailers on and he was happy with that. That's what it is. At the end of the day, it's not my train set. If a customer's paid for a full load and they don't mind slightly damaging their stuff to get the full load, and that is what it is. It was either that or the guy was going to have to drag this all the way up from Cambridge on his pickup, but I think he actually had other stuff to go up as well. But anyways, that's a load so far. A bit rough on the back end, but that's how the customer wanted it and that's how the customer got it. Let's go get it delivered. Oh, big fan of the failure. So I came in off this road. It's a bit of a tight turn, but I thought I'd try it anyways. And that was a customer, that wasn't me. Ooh, rather. Oh. And the last bit off. Beautiful. That is cool, isn't it? Yeah. That is cool. First delivery with the new lorry didn't go quite to plan, but that's what it is. In usual Shaun Thomson fashion, forgot to show you the load, but we have loaded that scanner. You can see in the mirror there. We've went from being not very quiet this week, that's the wrong term. We've went from being steady away this week to absolutely flat out in the space of a morning, everything booking up. So we've got a scanny on, we're going to go pick a Manitou up for Glasgow and then we're going to head for down south and tackle everything else that we've got going on down there. Came out. Right, we're having to drive back because I forgot one of my boots. I went to jump out there to go for a wee pee and one of my boots are away, so knows where it is, but we're going back and we'll get it. Right, I phoned Craig and I'd left it here, so I've came back for my boot. Oh, it joys, man. It fucking joys of transport came on. Alright boys, we've been racing down the road a wee bit. The place we're loading at closes at 5 o'clock, so obviously 4:30, but the downside is we need a break in 2 minutes. That's the main rush. If we stop for a 45-minute break, then it'll be 15 minutes past 5 and then we can't load, so we're rushing on. I'm also fucking knackered today. I can't wait to get parked up and get sleep done. So far we're at 9 hours and 13 minutes for the day. Right, let's actually get a full load on this trailer. How sexual of you is that, by the way? What a miss. There you go boys, not bad for its next load. If you are new here, feel free to consider subscribing. Only 35% of you guys watching right this very second are subscribed. And I mean, it's free. I get it, you're not logged in, blah blah blah, but it helps out a lot. Beg over. Alright boys, we are loaded. We're getting Manitou on, we've got a truck on. We will be right on our way here under category, whatever it is, the normal category, 44 tonnes. So not quite Cat 2 yet, but that is coming boys, because this is a 65 tonner. But unfortunately I think you'll be lucky if we've probably at least, I'd say we're 42, 43, between 42 and 44 tonnes, we'll put it that way. But she'll be a bit of weight. Anyways, we've got 40 minutes left of our driving period, so we might as well make the most of it and send her clean up the road, clean down the road, sorry, towards England, and max out that card before we park up for the night. Now it's been a while since I've stopped in at Abington Services for my fucking 9 off after doing 10 hours driving. I feel like I'm about. Let's go get parked up in here and get to bed, boys. Obviously we've parked up. Gotta drop it down. Just it's part of the, Danny says if I bought this lorry I can't not do this. If I don't do this then he's not selling me. Obviously big scanny man over here. Never got the memo. And there's the first official shift done with the old girl. We've got 158 miles to do tomorrow, 3 hours and 12 minutes, and so far today we've done 10 hours, we've done 9 hours 58 driving, 468 miles. Fucking hell, man. Look at the state of that. Alright boys, it's 4 AM the next morning. Just quickly doing our walk around checks. I forgot to turn the lights on, and then we'll get out of here and head for T-Sport. Alright boys, we've got an hour on the clock so far, and now we're passing the English border. Here we go. Oh, that's the light. But not the kind of lines Big Sandy's used to. Came out! I came here because this is normally a quick services. I don't feel like it's gonna be today. Come on, mate. It's never not gonna be cool, that. Use only hand without gloves. Smart. Let's see what the big 16 burned in a day. Now bear in mind, my lorry, the old lorry, the 540 burnt about 300 litres a day. 350. Now remember that we have just been for Aberdeen and Turriff, which is a lot of hills and stuff, so it's going to be a lot of hilly mileage. But we're still going to have a look. Oh, she burned 408 litres. Don't pay attention to that because we don't get it at that price. We get it a little bit cheaper than that, but 408 litres she burned yesterday. That boils my piss, that man. I moved off the pump for that boy, right? And I don't want a thank you. I don't want a, oh cheers mate, cheers. But it just walked by me as if I didn't exist. Like, alright mate, next time I'll just stay in the pump. Oh, this is so wank, boys. We were getting there at 6:45. We're now getting there at 8:24. On a convoy system in operation, and it is slow as f***. This is bullshit. Honestly, an extra half an hour added on so far. Alright boys, here we are. PD Ports, Cameron. Let's get offloaded. This is bullshit, man. This is a different side. I've went through the automated gates, but I need to go to these porter cabins here and get some sort of induction done or some shit, which I forgot. I just went through and smart. This is fast as fucking wank. No cards. This is fucking horse shit, man. Need to go to this big building and get basically a bit of paperwork to say that I'm not gonna fucking kill somebody, I think. Induction car park. Came in back. Can't wait to sit and watch a telly. When you see a lorry moving, what is the appropriate response? Ram into the Still never an excuse not to assert my newfound dominance. We have lost so much time today now. That was half an hour we were in there getting a site induction. I now know how to pick up a crane from a boat to ground fucking gantry, a rubber tracked gantry, a fucking reach stacker, the lot. What I don't know how to do is how to offload a step frame at the docks. But I've got a wee swipe card for a year now, and fuck me gently boys, that was half an hour. In fact no it wasn't, it was 39 minutes. But now we should be able to get into port, and I swear to God, see if this person's told me it's not the automated gate and I've done all that for nothing, I'm actually going to cry. Because that was just time I'm not going to get back now. Every minute matters in this game. I do not need somebody to tell me how to drop a container off. I don't have a container on. The only thing I did learn was that the sight speed was 20 miles an hour. There probably signs is anyway. And if I have a near miss, or if I spill fluids, I have to tell somebody, which you would anyways. Maybe the near miss, I wouldn't, but if I'd spilt fluids, like hydraulic fluid, I'd tell staff anyways. It's just me gently, man. Common sense was most of it. Oh, Jesus Lord, and that was a that was a long-winded exercise. But look at me now. I'm now a fully fledged member of PD Ports. And I'm gonna reverse back. This is horse shit, man. This is meant to be a nice wee side load, not a fucking full-on Nick's load. You better not go round me, you container cunt. I'll rip you out your fucking cab. I probably wouldn't because you're bigger than me, but I just want to get it off. It does not take this long to offload thing. I now have no valid bookings, so I need to exit the terminal and go back to that fucking building. Yep, this is slowly starting to become a bit of a fucking piss take. Mad respect for container drivers though, because if I had to deal with that shit every day, I'd tell them to stick their job up their arse. I got here at 8:30. It is now 9:13, and still can't get past that gate right there. Alright, back into the compound, into the office, go and say hello. Still nothing off my trailer, not even touched a chain yet. And we're 45 minutes in. This is wank, by the way. This is what's wrong with places, is health and safety and security. It's just common sense. Like, if you need somebody to tell you how to no hit somebody or drive under 20 miles an hour or report if fluids are lost, or be gently, man. This place is slowly doing my fucking boxing. I can see this getting left in the car park, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is painful, man. Nothing's working. Look at that. Application is loading. It's been at that for ages. It is now 9:30. An hour. Still not past the first gate. Any hope we have of getting offloaded today is slowly fading. This needs to be off now, or I'm no getting second load off. Slowly fading, boys. Slowly fading. I'm not getting this truck tipped off now cause this up. This is horse shit. Right, with my 45-minute break included, which we'll obviously need during this trip, that gives me till 4 o'clock. So at this current moment in time, I have a spare hour. Now at port, you probably want to arrive half an hour early because 5 o'clock everyone's trying to f*** off. So I literally have a good 30 minutes spare, 45 at a push, to get past this gate, get that all ripped off, get the truck loaded back on and send it south. Right, second time lucky, or third or fourth, third time, if better let me through this time. It is now 9:40, an hour and 40 minutes, no, that's a lie. It's longer than that. Please, just let me in. Better, it's doing please waits. I'm through. Downside is it just says yard. I have to go to the plant yard. Yeah, man, I know what that is. Like, what the fuck? I've done all this induction and I don't know where the fucking plant yard is because you've not fucking told me. Oh, what the fuck? This is unreal. Now, I think I have to go to this service desk so they tell me where it is. This is unreal. What is the point in all that induction, right? 30-40 minute induction. And they didn't tell me once where anything was. Just how to load up to a container, how to report hydraulic spills, how to wear a high vis, how to wear a hard hat, but not where I'm going. Make that make sense. You know what I mean? I know everything about this site pretty much for that induction, apart from where the plant yard is. Idiots, man. Right, so I stopped at the service desk because there's no signs. It's not like Southampton where it's like berth 105, berth this, berth that. It's just fucking, you know, here you are. I've asked the guy, he's told me where to tip it. Everything's grand. I'll tell you one thing, the staff here are mint. Like, the girl behind the desk and the guy behind the desk in there, mint. Helpful as procedure-wise, and all the fucking induction shite. Gay as fuck, mate. Good thing is, at least I know what to do for next time. But that was a lot of hassle to get to here. Just a lot of, ooh, turn left, oh. It says planned parking there. But I had to come up there by myself and just decide it, and then get shouted at for being in the wrong place. Fine. But still, wank. This day can make you greet. The funny thing is, I'm on holiday next week. Fucking ramp will go fucking down, man. Oh, piece of fucking. It heard me there. Fucking slut tramp bastard that, by the way. But I'm on holiday next week for my dad's fucking birthday. He's taking us to Spain for a wee week, which is fucking ideal for some. But I just know that I'm going to be editing this video in Spain. I'm going to be sitting there, hopefully. Who locked the fucking Scania? I didn't lock the fucking... Oh. Nah. Lock this Scania. Fucking stupid. Know that I'm going to be in Spain, sitting in the sun with a beer in my hand, editing this video, and I'll be laughing. I think it started, at least something's going my way. Fuck me, Christ. What a f***ing morning. Enjoy editing those swear words out, Shaun, you hope that beer tastes good. Right, now for the Manitou to come off. Oh, f***ing hell. The joys of transport. Need to roll her back a bit and then go and bring the ramps out. If she wants to go into reverse, that is. You want reverse now? What is it you want from me again to go into reverse? I don't really know, to be honest. There we go, that's what you want from me. Wait, gears aren't too good on this whole thing. Brakes, so bring it back to about there. You can bring your ramps out and it makes the weight lower down so that it's not on the ramps. It also keeps your height down, which in a Manitou isn't that big of a deal, to tell you the truth, but still, it's good practice. It's just a bit sketchy when you're under here. Manitous don't really have parking brakes. Well, some, the ones I seem to move don't. It's automatic, so you're just trusting that it's put itself into park. The wing tops on the cab, in case anyone's asking where they are. Two of the clips are broken, so I thought I'll just put them in the cab before I lose them. Right, that should be us good. Oh, do you know what I find really wild? I just sat an induction on how to load containers, even though I've got no intention of loading containers, but I can just drive a handler around the port and it's not a problem. Make that make sense. Right, all that's left now is to get the Scania back on, chain down and get to. Try to do this as quick as I can so we don't miss our offload for tonight. But I've got a funny feeling we're missing it. It's shite, but that's just transport. There's places like this that there's places with too many rules, too many people that don't know what the f is going on. And that's what it is, mate, it's just transport, innit? If it happens you go some new places as well, obviously if I'd been here a million times it'd have been no problem at all, but I haven't, so you know. Right, that's that all done, let's get going. We are big time 4 o'clock, still need a 45-minute break. But 10:30, boys. Not even an exaggeration, 10:30 and we're just leaving the port. 2 hours that took. That's unreal, man. Unreal. 2 hours to offload one handler. Alright boys, Willoughby services now for a wee 45-minute break and then we'll send her on the road. It's not looking likely for offload tonight. This morning is just us, which is bullshit because we're going to lose so much time now. Because obviously we parked up there about 5 o'clock and then they probably don't open until about 8. and our card can go again at 4 in the morning, so.
Auto ship repair.
Police escort boys came out. Never mind. That's bullshit. I just phoned the receiving office to get an update on delivery times. 8 till 4. Power is awesome. Oh, just any hill, man. Unless it's another V8 or like, you know, another 750. It's just anyone's fucking a prisoner. Not fucking a prisoner, but like a prisoner. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but the stacks, they don't sound too bad. Obviously they are after the AdBlue, so they are a little bit on the quiet side. Still, you can hear it every now and then. It's not quite your V8, but yeah. What in the fucking donkey dick is going on here? I just seen a fucking Ford drive up the wrong side. I was obviously going to crash because he is facing it. Oh, hello. Why would you do that? Oh, it's rubbernecking, that's what it is, isn't it? I was wondering why that guy was facing this way, but I think I've worked it out. Oh, he's just smacked a fucking peach, man. Oh, he's probably spun him around. Oh, brother. No damage to the front of his truck yet. Get him out. Right, anyways, let's go get somewhere parked up because we are definitely not making it there for 4 o'clock. Alright boys, midway services for tonight I think, which is roughly 25 minutes from where we're loading. What the f have I done with my camera? I thought he was going there. If he's going, I'll just f that space, so I will. Instant regret. That's tight, but I'll be alright. Alright, we're at the services. I went and get a wash. Now I need to go and edit in the main building because my stupid new lorry doesn't have an inverter and I can't charge my laptop. But I mean, it's not bad, is it? Alright boys, it's the next morning. We've got 20 minutes until we get to Sheerness docks. Let's get it. I'm fat and shattered this morning, man. And it was the longest sleep we've had. Obviously we parked up at 5 o'clock and it is now 7:30, so the longest sleep I've had all week, and I'm still. Alright boys, we have made it to Sheerness docks. This is actually one of the nicest docks I've ever been at, to be fair. It was literally off a main road and loads of folk are offloading, everything's fine. We're just going to go and park next to these boys here and tip her off. Should be grand. Well boys, Sheerness was one of the nicest depots I've been at for a while, just for like, you know, being dealt with and stuff like that. Apart from the fact you needed hard copies, that was mint. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thoroughly enjoyed that. There's some places you go and folk are like, fuck off, you need this, you need that. Fuck it, that guy was sound. I went in with my copy, signed it, and he was like, that's it, you don't need to see me again. I was like, brilliant. Tipped it and disappeared. Anyways, let's get on to Volvo Ely, which is a wee bit of a up, to be fair. This was the closest I could get down south. It's quiet for south runs this week again. And so we're 114 miles, but I priced it accordingly. But it is a recovery winch on job, so it's not going to be too ideal, but it is what it is. Exciting times boys, we don't have a fucking load on though. We're going under Dartford crossing with the stacks on. Obviously it's not like a Scania, it's in after the AdBlue, so it's not that loud. But they do work and they are connected. As much as we slag Danny for having Bluetooth stacks, they're alright. I just wish I wish I had a big heavy load on. But it should still hopefully make the noise. And that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.